Alright, there's talk of Matt Brown versus Nick Diaz. I guess Matt Brown's saying he wants to fight him. And, this would be a great fight, and actually I think it would be a good fight for both guys. It really, I mean, Matt Brown is just on a tear. So I don't, if Nick could beat him, then that would put Nick Diaz right back in the mix. And if Matt Brown beats Nick Diaz, there's a chance that he'd probably, maybe knock him out, or and nobody's really knocked Nick Diaz out. One person like 10 years ago. So that would be a real achievement and accomplishment for him too. So he, that would definitely up him in the rankings and move him up the ladder. So they would both move up the ladder. If whoever won would move up the ladder quite a bit. So, and I think it's a good fight for Nick. I think he can win this fight if he's 90%, 95% of what he used to be. He could win. But it's been a long time since we've really seen him fight. The GSP fight, which was really pretty lame. And Matt Brown is just super sharp. He's been fighting so much. So, but it would be a really good fight. It's a fight that everyone would want to see. It makes more sense than giving Nick Diaz a title shot. That doesn't really make any sense at all. And I think he has a better chance of beating Matt Brown than he does Johnny Hendricks. So I don't know. I don't think Matt Brown would knock him out because his brain's had a lot of time to recover. He's just kind of been hanging out. And if Nick's hands are what they used to be, he could probably TKO Matt Brown. And on the ground, Matt Brown's not like a super aggressive wrestler or anything. So I think this would be a good fight for Nick to put him back in the mix. I mean, how big would that be? How huge would that be to beat Matt Brown? I mean, that would be a huge win for Nick Diaz. And if it was a really close fight and Matt Brown were to win, it'd be a great fight for both of them. It'd show that Nick's still right in there. And I don't know. I think that Nick Diaz should come back and fight, but fight somebody lower on the totem pole, and then go and fight somebody like Matt Brown. Just for the simple fact that you're rusty, man. You're rusty. You're just not going to be as sharp as somebody who's been fighting and winning and on a win streak with the confidence and just super good like Matt Brown is. So, that's what I think, but I do think it would be a great fight, and I think they should make the fight happen. And heck, man, if you're the UFC, go ahead and pay Nick Diaz his $500,000. That's what he wants. And but that's what I'm a little afraid with Nick, is he's just doing it for the money now, and he's not really training, and he's not as into it as he was like 5 years ago. So, I don't know if he's so hungry. I'm sure he would train and be really motivated, but I think it's more just he wants to get paid. So that's the thing with that. But heck, if he were to beat Matt Brown, and do it easily, like TKO him, like Nate TKO'd Gray Maynard or something like that, I mean, he'd be pretty stoked to get in there and be the champion, But he's older now, but these other guys are old too. Johnny Hendricks isn't that young, and Robbie Lawler, and these guys they're all about the same age. So, they're all in their 30 years old and 30 plus. So then none of them are going to be around for too much longer. At least at their A game. You're not going to be 36 and be at your A game. It's just and it's just not going to. You're just not. So, all right, I'll catch you guys later.